Good morning, world. Welcome to our New Year's Eve Q&A. We are going to make a fairly long video and try and get through most of these questions. So let's start now. Did you ever get round to opening all your presents?
Sorry, did you open all your presents in the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did in the end. The last present we didn't show you was a new gimbal for the camera.
Yes.
So thank you, Sash.
You're welcome.
One of my dream gimbals.
Yes.
How do you find time for self-care and betterment while having a toddler, being a hands-on parent? At night, for me.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say Story was a toddler anymore. So I think just recently I've found I've got more time for myself, mainly because Story's getting a little older now. So it's gotten easier the older Story has gotten. But yeah, at night when Story goes to bed, that is when we do the main stuff on ourselves, or early in the morning.
What do you like most about the Philippines? For me, it's how welcome we've been made to feel here.
Yes.
That has really affected my mindset and made me feel at home amongst the people, and the weather.
Yeah, absolutely, the weather, and especially where we are now is very tropical, and it's just my ideal weather situation.
Story, what do you like most about living on the island?
I just like swimming.
Swimming.
Yay.
Swimming in the Philippines is
Yeah.
Story's favourite thing. Have you ever tried Filipino chop suey before? No?
No, we've had pancit,
Yeah.
noodles, and I've had like stir-fried vegetables in like a chop suey kind of sauce, but I don't know if that was official Filipino chop suey, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
We're still learning about all the foods here. Any brothers or sisters for Story in the future? We've talked about this before. Right now there's no plans for a brother or sister.
No.
We're quite happy.
I wouldn't get any of you getting your hopes up for a baby announcement this coming year. I don't think it will happen.
No.
But we didn't know that last year was going to be the way it was, so it's all up in the air, but for now, no.
Yeah. I just want to get Eden the dog back into our life for now, and then maybe another dog in the future. We'll see. Will you ever try living in the city in the Philippines like BGC or Cebu? Not living.
Not living, no. I think if my dad comes to the Philippines long term, he is based in Manila, so I think we would go to the city, maybe BGC or an area in Manila city to explore maybe for a month, but I wouldn't live in a city, no.
It's not for us.
No.
Would you consider buying a brand new car like a Toyota Wigo or a Kia Picanto? Can't afford it. They're really expensive here, and we're quite happy with Biddy at the moment.
Yes, and also we've seen some new cars on the road broken down as well.
That's
so
true.
I don't think it would make a difference really.
Also, sneak peek for next year, we have actually bought another vehicle.
Yes.
So you'll be seeing that soon.
Stay tuned for maybe the second quarter of the year.
Yeah.
We'll be having something else in our life.
New follower here, how did you guys get started? We started on YouTube in 2012 in Thailand, did 4 years there, vlogging, then some daily vlogging. Then we did 3 years in Portugal, weekly vlogging, and now we live here in the Philippines doing almost daily vlogs.
Yeah. We started with very cinematic videos of our travels through Thailand and being a foreign couple travelling with a dog.
Yeah.
So our channel has actually changed and evolved quite a lot since we first started, and every few months we see that we're changing again and changing the style of the video or something like that, just to keep things fresh or just to do something different.
And to keep with the current times, because YouTube has changed a lot over the years, so you have to change with it to stay relevant with your work.
Yeah. That really hurt.
Will Siargao be your permanent base in the Philippines, or will you explore other parts of the country to live? We're definitely going to explore.
Yes.
And then if we fall in love with anywhere else, we'd consider buying somewhere in multiple places if we could afford it.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a dream.
For now, Siargao is our base for probably the next couple of years, purely because this last year was totally unexpected. We didn't actually plan to move to the Philippines. We had been living in Portugal, and I feel because of how everything was up in the air last year, I want to just feel settled for a year at least before we start moving again. And we've got all of our stuff from Portugal arriving, so we don't want that to arrive and then be moving house again. We want to feel settled for a couple of years before we look at moving again, but we will be travelling around the Philippines in that time using Siargao as our base.
Definitely, we need to level out a bit.
Yeah.
Story, got a question for you.
Ooh.
What shape of cloud would you like to see?
My favourite shape is square.
A square cloud.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's an interesting shape.
Okay.
You're having a dinner party and you can invite anyone you like. Who is at your table and why? Okay, for me, it would be my dad, who's no longer with us anymore, because I would love for him to sit down with Story and have a chat. He would find her so funny.
Yeah.
They'd get on really well.
Yeah. I'm going to say the same thing. Family, just all of our family.
Yeah.
Everybody who maybe some are not with us anymore, but just all of our family in one room. You know, some people would answer like a celebrity or something like that, but no, I would just want our family and friends with us.
I don't idolise any celebrities really, so it would be just people we want to spend time with. Does Story ever ask for a sibling? Story, do you ever ask for a brother or sister?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you like a brother or sister?
I like a sister.
You'd like a sister, yeah?
Yeah.
What would her name be?
Her name would be Choice.
Choice?
Yeah.
Yeah? And would you share your toys with her?
Yeah, I think you could find a girl. You could find a girl that shares my toys.
Okay, what, like adopt a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe adoption's on the cards.
I'd always like a baby.
No, you want a baby, do you?
I like a sister baby because I just like to close my door so they come buy my toys.
So you'd like a sister so you can close her out of your room and not play with her?
Oh.
Yeah?
Well, she would have her own toys anyway,
Yeah.
wouldn't she? So.
Yeah, it's because we could find something in the shop to try and buy something.
Okay, yeah, you can buy her a present, yeah?
If I had a baby, we could make her a present. So if she's sleeping already and a parcel's coming, I could build a clock.
Okay, good answer.
So
Is Story going to start her own vlog soon?
no,
No? Flat out no, you're not going to make your own videos, no?
no.
No? Okay, maybe that will change in the future. Right now it's a flat out no. Can you still get your dog to the Philippines now that there's a new strain of virus from the UK? Don't know.
Yeah,
Question.
unsure. Yeah, what's your question?
This might be a funny word.
What's your question?
It's a joke.
Go on then, what's your joke?
How did the leaf
Yeah.
do to the mummy leaf?
Yeah, what did the leaf say to the mummy leaf?
It said, "Talk to the stalk."
Talk to the stalk.
Yeah.
It's actually quite a good joke Story.
Well done.
That's the question I wanted to tell you.
All
Okay,
right.
good job.
So to finish the Eden the dog question, we're not sure yet, but we're going to be speaking to the experts in the next week or so to see what we can do. When is your Portugal parcel arriving from Surigao? It should have arrived 3 days ago.
Yeah, we were expecting it in between Christmas and New Year, but
Yeah.
I guess maybe there's still kind of skeleton crew, skeleton hours because of the holidays. So hopefully today,
Yeah.
but I don't think it will happen. Maybe in the new year.
How will you celebrate New Year here in the Philippines? Well, there are loads of events and parties that were cancelled, but we wouldn't have gone to those anyway. We were invited to an event with friends, but I think we're going to stay at home and just enjoy being at home as the family.
Yeah, we are actually making pizzas tonight. We're going to make one each. So we're going to have a bit of a pizza party,
Yeah.
play some games, and
What kind of games?
What do you want to play?
I want to play. I want you to hold my hand for this. It's a tricky game.
A tricky game. You want me to hold your hand for it? Your answer. Go on
Yeah.
then.
Stand on our head.
Stand on our head.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds a bit involved. A bit like yoga or something.
A bit of gymnastics later.
Well, we can play tiddlywinks. How about that?
Okay.
And snakes and ladders.
When can we hear Magandang Umaga in your vlogs? I think that's Good Morning World, isn't it?
Okay.
There is a reason why we haven't done this yet, because every country we go to, we normally say Good Morning World in the native language.
Yeah.
The only reason why we haven't done this here in the Philippines is because we're still very confused as to which dialect we should adopt.
Especially in this little area as well.
Yeah.
That if we say in Surigao, people in Davao might not know. And
Exactly. Interestingly, the people in Caridad speak a different dialect to the people in Pilar, and that's just literally 5 minutes drive from each other.
Yeah.
So we're a bit conflicted on which one to learn, but we'll work it out soon enough. Story, do you love living in the Philippines? If yes, why?
Yeah,
Why do you love living in the Philippines?
because it's so quiet.
So quiet.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good answer. How about this then? Which country would you live in next?
Thailand.
Thailand. You were made in Thailand. Did you know that?
Yeah,
maybe that's why you want to go back and live there.
yeah.
I'm curious to know, what is Story's hair colour? It seems it has lots of highlights. It's kind of like
It's a
brown.
dark brown, and there's some
Copper.
blonde. It's very blonde on the tips, and it's even got a little bit of ginger through
Yeah.
it.
Ginger, I'm not ginger.
Yeah, you've got a few ginger strands.
And there's like a kind of copper highlight to it, but it's all natural. We don't colour Story's hair.
Yeah.
We don't put mascara on her eyes.
Yes,
or
someone actually just asked us if we put mascara on Story's eyes, and it's no, we don't. They are her natural eyelashes.
Yeah, all natural girl. Story. Somebody's kids want to know, how high can Story climb a coconut tree?
Ooh.
Would you like to show them?
No, I think I can climb a little bit.
Go on then.
Story's going to show you. Is that it? Is that as high as you can go? It's okay, that can be it if you want.
So I can climb a
Yeah?
tree. Because I'm not a grown up yet. Because if I'm a grown up, I climb really high. I need to be very careful because the coconuts might fall on my head.
That's true, good
That's why I
girl.
shouldn't go fast, because otherwise the coconut might fall on my head if I pull it down or something like
Yeah.
mine does.
You're still learning how to climb, aren't you?
Ooh.
What is your proudest Story moment from 2020? Swimming.
Swimming, definitely.
Yeah.
Watching Story build so much water confidence, and doing a dive into the pool
Yeah.
from being scared of being splashed in the beginning.
Super impressive. What's the funniest thing Story has ever said to one of the locals that made you think, oh my god? Okay, a few weeks ago, one of our friends was talking with Story, and Story just said, oh, I've got a question for you. How long is the world going to be here for? And she
Yeah.
was like, That was such a deep adult
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
We were all like, Story, no one knows that answer.
Yeah,
But it
we
all
all
made
had
us
to go
laugh.
and have a think about that one.
That was a really good question, Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really, really hard to know that answer.
Yeah.
I think it's like 100.
100 years?
Yeah.
I hope it's more than
I
that.
think it's more than that.
Yeah, I hope so.
My-
Where was Story born?
Story was born in Coimbra in central Portugal.
Will Maida be an official family member, Eden's hyper grandniece?
No.
No.
Aw.
I don't think Eden would like having a puppy around, although a lot of people have said that having a puppy in an old dog's life can actually boost their vigour.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we'll see how Eden reacts to Maida
Yeah.
and go from there.
I would adopt Maida, but we don't actually know if she might belong to somebody around here. We don't actually know yet, but she is always here. She's actually not here right now. She's been here the whole time biting my wrist,
Yeah.
and now she's gone, now that we need her.
I want to know, how many seashells or sticks do you allow Story to keep?
Well, in the beginning we were collecting a lot of shells and we had nothing to do with them, and they were just kind of accumulating in a pot. So we have kept a few very special shells that we have around the house, and sticks get left outside. We don't really bring sticks into the house, do we? So we tend to let her play with them for the day or while we're out, and then they get put back to the beach or to the ground or the grass or wherever.
When Story started taking her swimming lessons with Teacher Chi, she told us how important the shells and the sticks were to the ecosystem as well. So if we do bring anything into the house, often we return them as well, like in a cycle.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know if I would shave. I'm not sure if they're telling me to shave or just would I shave. I actually don't like having hair on my face. The only reason why the only reason why my beard and moustache have been getting quite long recently is my shaver is broken and I need to order a new one. You know, the thing that cuts the hair on your face. Yeah. What is your island skincare routine?
Soap and water?
Well, We like to use natural soaps that have been either made here on the island or here in the Philippines.
Yes. Yeah, we use a natural soap, but really I don't have a skincare routine as such. But for Christmas, Jay actually did buy me a facial mist and oil and one of those face rollers. So for the last week I've been using that at night and it's quite nice. I wake up with nice glowing skin, but previously to that I didn't have a skincare regime at all.
Here's my
There you are, you little monster.
She came back.
Where have you been? Where have you been? Huh?
Okay, we want to see Jay swimming. Are you afraid of the water? No, I'm not afraid of water and I'm not afraid of swimming, but I am a little bit apprehensive about being around fish.
Jay doesn't really enjoy the swimming process, so I tend to go in with Story and Jay films.
Yeah.
And it works out because someone has to stay with the equipment anyway. And I really like swimming and being in the water, so does Story. Jay just doesn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, I do think that next year I am going to swim more just so I can just get used to being in the water. I've never really been in an environment where being in the water can be such a big part of life.
Yeah.
Things will change next year, I think. What is your favourite game? Tiddlywinks. Yeah, you're the best at tiddlywinks, aren't you?
Because you're a rubbish.
I'm rubbish at it, yeah.
And who was the winner yesterday though?
You.
I have heard Sacha sang the song for Story's birth. Would you consider trying karaoke in your vlogs? I think if we were out with friends and the karaoke night happened, and yeah, I've done karaoke nights before.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd make a karaoke vlog,
No.
but it would appear in the vlog. We'd put it in.
Yeah. Yeah, we have both done karaoke before, mainly for like friends' birthdays and stuff like that.
It's the last question. How have you changed from December 2019 to December 2020?
Nice question.
I feel like I've become more conscious about how much more I need to love myself and spend time on myself as well, like not just neglect who I am.
I think I have become more accepting of changes happening quickly. I like to have a plan, like even if something changes during a day out, like my thought process is all messed up. So I think this year I've just been more, oh well, this has happened, rather than getting stressed out about it and something like that. What do you think?
Sacha's processing time has improved.
Yeah.
And also I've got much longer hair now.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think I would go back to having my short hair ever again, but I am curious to see how I'm going to look when my hair gets super long. So I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Eve Q&A. I hope it taught you a little bit more about us.
Yes.
If you want to see our previous Q&A when we got to 100,000 subscribers, we answered a lot of other questions that you might be interested in, so I'll put a link here.
Yeah, and also I just want to quickly point out that we are all wearing polka dots today.
Yeah.
The reason Jay actually has a sock on his head is because it's the only polka dot item I could find for Jay to wear.
Yeah.
Story's got her beautiful polka dot dress on, I've got polka dot trousers, and that is because here in the Philippines on New Year's Eve, people tend to wear polka dots because the dots represent coins and money, and it is a little tradition to bring wealth and prosperity for the coming year.
Yeah.
So that is why we are adorned in polka dots today.
We thought that was a cool tradition. Who doesn't want more prosperity next year? So now we just want to wish everybody a happy new year, or Malipayong Bagong Tawig. Is that how you say it? I don't know, that was Bisaya.
Happy New Year everybody, here's to a fantastic 2021. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
That's not how high. There. That's how high I can go. Actually, no.